Hi guys, Miss Gottridge here. I wanted to show you a really cool way to dye Easter eggs at home and then to use those same materials to do a bonus project, a printmaking project with some paper. So here's what you do. First off, you're going to talk to an adult and ask for help. You're going to boil some eggs. I like to cover the eggs with water and then put about 1/4 cup of salt in that boiled water and boil it for 5 minutes and then let it turn the stove off, put a cover on it, and let it simmer for about 20. And that's a really good way to get some good boiled eggs. And then after those boiled eggs are done, you can soak them in vinegar for about 20 minutes or so before dyeing the Easter eggs. You don't have to do this part if you don't want to. It just helps the color get really bright and stick to the eggs nice and well. And then you're gonna need shaving cream. Fun. But if you don't have shaving cream, you can actually use whipped cream instead. And then some kind of pan or casserole dish would be really good to use, 1 or 2 of those. And then a spatula, some food coloring of your any colors of your choice. If you don't have food coloring, you can use paint. It's just food coloring, it's easy and cheap. And then a toothpick, and if you don't have a toothpick, you can use a stick from your yard. And some paper towels. And then if you have some gloves, some disposable gloves, that would be great to protect your skin, but you can also use tongs. We ended up using tongs a lot, and that works too. So those are the basic materials that you need. And then for the printmaking project, you would need the same exact materials, but add paper. And maybe some parchment paper to put the paper that you're drying on, so it protects your counter. But it's a really fun project. Watch this video on what we did, and I hope that you enjoy it. Take your toothpick and you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, all the way from one side to the other. And try not to get your fingers in the shaving cream and hold it with your fingertips so that you don't get the food coloring or the shaving cream on your fingers. All right. So Noah, try and pick up an egg with the tong. Or we could be using gloves if we had gloves. And you just drop it into what color you're trying to do. There you go. Yeah. Good. And then try and take the tongue and kind of roll it around in there. Try and get all the, all the white of the egg covered with color. And then you take it out and you put it on a paper towel to dry. I'll come help you. You're doing good. I like to kind of just flip it over like that. There you go. That looks good. Or we can try to roll it in there. There we go. Ooh, that's even prettier. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna pick up the egg.
Huh?
Which color? Which? This one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to do it by myself.
I think you're gonna need help.
I know.
I'm gonna help. I'm just gonna help you, sweet. Look, you drop it. Can you let go? Boop. All right, now try and stir it in there. There you go. Now flip the tongs over. There you go.
I'm done.
You're done? Okay. Put it over here to dry. Yay. Now we're gonna clean the tongs in the sink with some water.
Mom, I want to do it again.
I bet. So if you remarble the shaving cream, I add a little bit more shaving cream and then I smear it again and then I put a little bit of the same color and just remarble it with a toothpick. You can get a piece of paper and actually do a little bit of a screen print on top of the food coloring. So let's check it out. Okay, so basically what you're gonna wanna do, I remarbled the shaving cream with a toothpick and I've got something to put my paper on once it's got the food coloring on it. This is just parchment paper, but you can use other paper, you can use newspaper. So basically I have some paper that I had already gotten ready. I'm just going to lay it on the marbled food coloring and press it down. Make sure it all gets in there. And then you peel it up. Peel it up. Ooh! And to get the extra shaving cream off, you can take a ruler or you can do a piece of cardboard from like tear it off of a box or something. And you just kind of wipe this from corner all the way over to the other side. Gets the shaving cream off. And then there you go, you let that dry and then you can use that for anything. And what's really great is that I can use this exact same color. I can do, as many sheets of paper as I have, really. Let's see what red does. And I'm gonna take that ruler real quick and wash it off in my sink with some water so I don't get the blue on the red. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Let's see. And then let's see what happens. And that is so pretty. And then I can just keep going and keep printing and seeing what happens. This is a form of printmaking. So these are all the awesome prints that we made. So this was a print making activity. The process of printmaking is when you're making multiple prints over and over and over again, and they kind of look similar. Sometimes they look the exact same. But when you're hand making them like this, they tend to have these little subtle differences in them. So they're definitely beautiful when they're handmade. So that is a fun activity to do.
Whoa.
All right. And take it out gently. Don't let it drop. It'll crack. See what happens, Sadie? Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Oh, like an ink pen.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I got a little bit of